Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. Long time watcher, first time poster. Super excited. Today we are going to be doing a review of the Hobonichi Techo 2022. Really exciting stuff, guys. I've been waiting for this thing since November. I ordered it on November 4th and it was back ordered because of how popular it was and still is. You might be able to tell just from little items on my desk. Maybe you can already figure out what is inside this box, or maybe from the title, you know. But we're gonna do a unboxing here today, just go through the things that I ordered. I did order more than just a planner this time. I really took advantage of those overseas shipping rates and got a bunch of things. So yeah, super excited. We're gonna open this together, see what's inside, get really geeky about Hobonichi. They have a lot of cool stuff on their website. Pretty new company in terms of stationery companies, and the Hobonichi itself really has gone through a transformation over the years. So we've seen different things being added to this planner. Each year it seems like they add something new and have a little bit of a spin on it. So this year I'm super excited because the one that came out, I was just like, I need to have it. So if anyone knows me, I'm very obsessed with Animal Crossing. And as you will see, as we're opening this box, you might really understand why I had to have this. Just for some context, this past year I did use a plum paper planner. I was a little cheeky with my title here, not 2020. This is my 2021 planner. I like the customizable aspects of this. It's really awesome for inserting like graph pages, dot grid, you name it. They've got an insert and way to customize each month. And I loved that there are different sections. So I have a meeting section and one for every month where I can really keep track of my goals. This year, however, I was really looking into figuring out what is a good planner for me, and I've really honed down on the fact that I like minimal design, and I really appreciate when planners are kind of part notebook, part planner. So hopefully with this review, I'm going to be able to show you kind of what we're working with here, and I'm hoping that it's going to be the planner of my dreams. So when we're doing unboxing, I'm definitely going to use my X-Acto knife, just clean cut, easy peasy. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the cute box that it came in? The shipping label came right here, not doxing myself or anything, but I took it off and it revealed that there was like this cute 2022 theme happening. Almost completely cleanly came off, and they have all around the box just really minimal, cute design. The colors remind me, honestly, of Grand Budapest. I don't know if you've seen that movie by Wes Anderson, but it gives me those like dessert box vibes for sure. All right, well, without further ado, let's open this thing, see what we've got inside. I'm seeing a lot of tape, so let's just try and get this out of here. And I always love using like a box cutter for these things because honestly, who wants to like ruin a pen, right? Right. Almost there, guys. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, okay, so we've got a quote here. I don't speak Japanese, even though I'm half Japanese, but we'll read the English version nonetheless. The human eyes fascinate me. I can see as close as my nose tip and fingernails, as far as the horizon, even the moon and the stars. What reveal ugliness, beauty, or occasionally something hidden are also the eyes of the human. Whoa. Safety matches fireplace chat. Don't know the meaning behind that one, guys. Let me know in the comments. I don't know what we're supposed to be feeling after reading that one. But again, packaging really secure, really amazing, especially considering that this was an international shipment. So cool beans. Even more box. It just keeps going, guys. Wow, and really interesting shape too here, I would say. Definitely a unique box type. So like I said before, I did not just buy a planner as part of this unboxing. I really did go all out. I kind of went on a shopping spree, if I'm really going to be honest with you. So this is a Hobonichi haul, if you will. Looks like we have a lot in this box to go through. Like I said before, I love stationery. Hopefully it's what you are signing up for. Hit that like button, subscribe. Am I right? So we're going to take all this stuff out of the box. I'm going to go through them one by one, starting with this packet here. So just give me one moment. I'm going to take this out of here. We've got some stencils, a little more goodies in here. We have got a really cute pen situation. All right. And it looks like we also have some Good Design Awards, really awesome neon Yamato washi tapes. And these are great. I'm a really big fan of highlighting things. Interesting that only 2 of them have the sticker. But yeah, these will be really great to add to my washi tape collection. And again, really good, like everything on the website that they have is something that will be compatible with their products, which I really love. So these are going to be great to use in there. Looks like we also have a stamp. So again, just use this to make headers, make speech bubbles, really cute. I really want to get more into stamps. So just getting the ones from Hobonichi, again, really compatible with their products, really excited about that. All right, I did see some kind of random items on their website that I was just like, what is this? So they have some buttons, really cute buttons. I do like to sew and do a lot of DIYs. So I was thinking I could use these in some crafting. We've got one really cute one with a bumblebee and a flower, and one with a kitty cat looking at a mirror who would just maybe come in from that window. Super cute. Again, really interesting finds for a stationery website. Speaking of interesting finds, I also got this bad boy. Again, I told you I went on kind of a shopping spree here. So this really quirky, interesting purse. And I am a sucker for also that Japanese aesthetic of just like beige and greens and browns and forest vibes, very like cottage core vibes, grandma vibes, right? So this was something that I saw that was just very unique, and I was curious about it, wanted to see what it was all about, and maybe I can use it to hold all of the things, all these like tiny things that I purchased from their website. But again, like cute, just so cute. And I think honestly, like change purses like these and even like the DIYs to make these like clasp purse are so in right now. And also in Japan, like you can get kits to make these kind of purses. So it is very nostalgic for me to see these kind of purses. Reminds me of Japan a lot. All right. Put this over here with the other bag. And when you wait a few months for something to ship, you kind of forget what you ordered, right? Am I alone there? I don't know. So let's see what this is. It says Zero Mission. Really sleek, pretty heavy box. And then when you open it, it's got this little ribbon to help you open this little cardboard box. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is from a brand called Zero Mission. This is called Melody Line. And first of all, it's adorable. My boyfriend and I have been making a Lego piano lately, and this is exactly what it looks like. Looks like a piano. This is actually a straight edge that you can use when making these beautiful straight lines in your Hobonichi. And it was just so unique when I saw it on the website. Really cute. especially if you're a person that likes music and stationery. So again, really cute things here on the Hobonichi website. And I love that they're supporting other brands too. It's not just Hobonichi products, but they're really promoting really good stationery brands, brands that I'm definitely going to have to keep checking out. All right, in this pouch, I'm sure you're dying to know what's in here, just as I am. And again, all that recycling, just make sure you're doing it for these plastic pieces here when you can. The first time that I heard about Hobonichi, it was actually through their stencils. These stencils, I actually owned this yellow one. I bought it in Japan, but for some reason I lost it. But they make a whole series of these like really mini stencil sets, which are super cute. They're different themes, so you can use them inside your Hobonichi. They match the grid patterns so that if you're into really highlighting different events with cute thought bubbles, or even just this little washi like tape display, so adorable, sparkles. You've got stars, even check boxes for if you like to make trackers. So that could be really helpful. I love this broken line for 0.5 millimeter ballpoint pen. So you can make like a little dashed line, a perfect one, right? in your journal. We've got some different kind of like event stencils as well. So if you really want to highlight a day on how you were feeling, or if you're taking a trip, they've got an airplane or a train or car. So really cute little icons that you can put on each day to remind yourself of what you've done, or to put a reminder for what you need to remember. And then this one is very Japan, right? So we have the country, we have a few more speech bubbles that are different from the ones that we see in the other series. So that's nice that you get some unique stencils with each set. And we also have some barbecue. That's an interesting one. Mark. So if you're making a spread that's about travel and you want to like pinpoint like where you're gonna go and where you're headed, super cute. And I love this like open number one. That could be so helpful in tracking temperatures or just tracking days. That would be a really cool one to use with that like digital format look. And these brackets are really cute too. I think I definitely will use this one as well as the speech bubble one quite a bit. So, and I love that they come in like different colors too. They're all a different color, so you can really just easily grab them. And they all come with a ruler on the side, so you can use it to help you when you're measuring things in your notebooks. Awesome. So this one, oh, there's another stencil. Almost missed this guy. So this is a long boy. We've got some really cute border looking things. So we have squiggly line here, numbers that are smaller than the numbers we saw in the green stencil. We also have some twinkles again, birthday reminders and gift reminders. Gotta get that vino, so we got a drink one. We have an eating one. I love this memo and work one that's shaped like a paper clip, so cute. Oh, and these little tiny shapes here. I don't even know what I'll use them for, but so exciting. I might need to get like a container for stencils now as my collection is growing. We have a kind of like a pocket. One really nice thing about Hobonichi is the customizability of the pieces that they sell. Hobonichi offers quite a few really cute stickers that you can use to date your planners. I love this particular labeling system that they have. It's almost like a really easy index. So you just fold these in half and put them on the edge of the page, and then you can really quickly at a glance flip to a certain month. Really helpful if you like to look back, or if you need to refer to a future month coming up. I don't know what these guys are. Do they have big ears? I don't know what's going on there, but that's adorable. This guy's reading, sleeping. So I'll have to figure out how I'm going to use these guys and what I want them to say for sure. But again, super awesome blank ones that you can customize however you like. I love that they're showing you the use case on the packaging itself of how you might want to use these. Super minimal designs, really cute colors. So I'm super excited to to start using these. I know I always have a fear of, oh, those stickers are so beautiful, so I'm never going to use them. But I think I really need to break out of that and use these. I'm going to have to make it an effort. And last but not least, we have this pencil board. And as you can see, it is Animal Crossing themed. Super excited about this collab between Nintendo and Hobonichi, like super exciting. So the way that we actually use this, and you don't see it as much in other countries, but I think Japan just really loves the pencil board. What you do is you place this underneath the page that you're writing on so that you don't get those kind of imprints that you have when you write kind of heavy-handed, or even just depending on the pen, it's going to leave an imprint on the next page, which then actually may have an effect on how you write on the next pages. And I believe that Hobonichi also has pretty thin paper as well, a really good quality paper, but thin. So pencil board is going to come in clutch when you're trying to write things but not damage the next page. And you know, why not have this next to you every day? Look at these cuties on the cover here. We got Marshall hanging out. What's he doing, right? He's just walking around. Isabel saying hi. We got KK. Even the most fabulous Nooks all hanging out next to the shop. Stitches, adorable, adorable. And the nice thing about these pencil boards is that they actually say today on the very top, there's a little tab that when you put it into the day that you're writing in, it actually serves as almost like a bookmark for where you are in your planner. We even got the Nintendo sticker of approval here. Super exciting. All right, time for the main event, guys. This is the Hobonichi Day Free cover that they exclusively launched for 2022. I am so excited. Anyone that knows me knows that I am obsessed with Animal Crossing, and I know it's years later and I still play it every day. As you can see by my things that friends have gifted me, I am very much in love with Animal Crossing. It's just the cutest game ever. I played it in New Leaf times, and I love the newest game and even the update, so I had to have this. You have to understand, I had to have it. So this is actually a cover that you use for the Day Free. So this is the Day Free planner. And this is a customizable system. So you buy the planner and you can buy any kind of cover that you want to go on top of it, which is nice because they have so many different designs. Like if you're not a fan of Animal Crossing, they've got you. They have really professional designs that you can take to work if you need to. They have simple neutral leather pieces. There's everything there. But again, I had to have this because it's adorable. So when you open it up, you can see that your Hobonichi will actually fit right inside. So you just buy the size that's going to fit the one that you bought, and then it just slides the covers right in there, and it comes with all these great additional pockets. So let's open this up, kind of explore what's in here. All right, so it's got like a really satiny feel to it. Which is great. Like you want really durable fabric in your planners because I beat mine up, honestly. They go with me everywhere. I need it for both professional and personal reasons. So I can already tell this is going to be really durable for my needs. And let's just open up this whole spread here because, oh my goodness. We got CJ. We got, oh my gosh, amazing. We got Celeste. We've got the Able sisters. We've got Flick. This is amazing. Daisy May. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Did we miss anybody? Let me know in the comments. But we have just this continuous design, which is really cute. So when you have it open, you can just kind of flash people your amazing Animal Crossing planner. Really just show off and be like, hey, look at me. Does anyone have an island that looks like this? Just curious. And a really nice thing about these limited editions is that they like to give you a little bit of an extra gift inside. So we have these really adorable stickers. when I said earlier that I don't use stickers because they're just so perfect and cute, these actually might be the kind that I don't use. Maybe, we'll see. I'll use like one of each and then just save the rest for a rainy day. But we've got so many cute things. Oh my gosh, all the fruit, gifts, bells, all the characters. I mean, Tom, like, what's up, dude? We've got turnips. So cute, everything. Even cherry blossom petals. I know those were a fan favorite. Coral, that's a choice. That's a choice. All of the different ticket types, adorable. And I'm gonna have to think about how I want to use these. I don't think I ever actually go fishing or bug catching in real life. Who knows? We'll see. I love the organization of the cover here. I am one that loves pockets. It really seems like this planner comes with everything that you need. You've got a pocket over here for bigger items. It holds the sticker set, which is, you can see compared to my hand how big that is. We've got some interesting little pockets here. I'm not really sure what you could use these for. Pretty interesting, maybe like a business card. And then these, we've got definitely like card size, credit card sized pockets. Maybe you have your student ID that you'd want to put in there. Maybe you have an employee badge that you want to put in there. Again, this could hold everything that you need for the day. We even have this bigger pocket here. So again, if you like to save movie tickets like I do, or travel, if you have a plane ticket that you printed out, maybe you're going on a really fancy destination, you can put it in here for safekeeping. Another cute feature of this planner, oh my gosh, it looks even cuter in real life. So we have this little space saver, a little bookmark, so that you can keep track of where you are. And you have two of them. So what I find really cool about this is that, sure, you can use both of them for the same page, but you can also keep track of where you are, maybe with your meeting notes, and also keep track where you are with your calendar. So depending on how you like to use your planner, it's an interesting choice to have two bookmarks, but I think that could really be useful for a lot of people. And just the blue color is so calming too, wouldn't you say? We have a lot of cute pockets here. Honestly, you could probably put these stencils in. How much you want to bet that it's designed with that in mind? Maybe. If not, that's what it's going to be used for sure for me. And we get a little booklet here. It gives you a little bit of advice, and it talks about how you should prolong the life of the product. You know, you want to avoid hot and humid places. It also talks about certain materials and really making sure it doesn't get wet. Makes total sense, right? We don't want our books to get wet. We want to avoid certain kinds of cleansers to avoid ripping and damage. Try not to lift the cover by the bookmarks. Common sense, people, right? And then it talks about just the naturally occurring marks that leather gets, you know, how it patinas over time. If you get a leather cover, I feel like that could last you a lifetime. So maybe that's my next purchase after my Animal Crossing one has worn down. I'm going to get a lot of wear and tear out of it. It's super clear that they put a lot of care into their product, just by the way it's presented, but also that little, you know, how to take care of it. I really appreciate that. You've got not one, but two pen holders, guys. And this is a pretty big one too. So you could probably fit a really big highlighter if you wanted to. Posca marker, go for it. I think you could definitely hold some really thick pens here, even highlighters. I'm really happy with the way this looks. And I mean, look at the colors. I wonder, right, where they got the inspiration for this light blue and these green, right? I wonder. I'm in love with it. And I think that mint green and this like really pastel baby blue, they're so calming as colors. So super excited to really use this. I've been waiting. I got the back ordered version. So I ordered it in November and they assured me like, hey, it's going to come in January. Thankfully, my old planner had a January section already. So there was a little bit of overlap where I was like waiting on, you know, on ice, just hoping that it would come soon. And sure enough, they held true to the shipping dates. It came really quickly after I was notified. So I would say their shipping is really reliable. And especially if you know how the current shipping rates and times are now, that's pretty impressive for a company to do. So super happy with the way that they handled everything here. So without further ado, let's really just open this and see what it's like to put the Day Free into the cover itself. Because I'm very much a fan of hardback books, but if I am able to buy a cover for a softbound planner, I think that really elongates the life quite a bit. Immediately when you see the front cover, it is Japanese sizes, so we have an A5 here. So that will work a lot more with products from Japan that are made for this size. Those accessories kind of match. So I've found that it's really helpful to go to Daiso or stores like Kinokuniya. It's really helpful to go to those stores to find accessories or even folders for these kind of papers. That's why I'm so glad that it came in like a set that you could purchase that works really fluidly. So yeah, without further ado, let's open this. Everything's in plastic, so make sure there's no scratch marks, and it is just flawless when you open it. And there's a little booklet inside. That's adorable. And I think it gives you a little bit of a reference on what this notebook's all about, how it's organized. I did a lot of research prior to buying this, and it did exactly what I wanted. So I'm really excited for that. Okay, so life book, guys. Cats. I don't know. What's going on here? All right, so we're getting some use cases on like how you might want to go about using this notebook. They're really advertising all of the different ways that people have used this kind. They have a lot of different products, like I said before. The Day Free is just one type of notebook. They have another one called Weeks. They have another one called AVEC and a planner type. So it really is a system of planners that will work for whatever your needs are. I'm a really big fan of open, like minimal design, like I said before. So I'll let you know how the Day Free is. Oh my gosh, look at this. Have a Neanderthal year. What does it mean? Does anyone know? Let me know in the comments. Okay, we've got all cats, but like dog person over here, this is like the first thing I notice. There is a dog, there is a dog, there is a turtle. Oh my gosh, this is adorable, but I also would not want a world run by cats. Let's just put that out there. So cute, so cute. They do advertise their website and all of their socials, so please go follow Hobonichi. They're making some great quality items. Really, this is such a cute little insert for them to add into the pack. So let's get into the Day Free. Just from the feel of when I pick it up, it's pretty weighty. I know that's kind of weird, but it does feel heavier than it looks. And we've got some like pretty thick reinforced cardboard, and that is going to be really key for keeping this thing around for as long as possible. We've got some really sleek taping on the sides, and you can feel like how it's put together. You can see the flat lay aspect of it. It has these like really delicate rounded corners that are kind of like unnoticeable until you like really look at them. So again, no one's poking their eye out. That's great. And then I will show you the insides now. So we have, first off, we have a annual calendar for 2022. One thing to note, the only kind of gripe that I have with these kind of planners from Japan and really a bunch of planners that I found on the market is that they are Monday starts. I'm not a fan of that personally, but I decided I'm going to take a leap. I'm going to try it this year, see how it works. I do work Monday through Friday, so I'm going to just see if that has an effect on the way that I plan. This is really nice. You get a calendar for last year. I never really use this type of last year annual calendar. Maybe you have to look up when your birthday was or when someone else's birthday was. We also have one for the following year, so 2020, which this also comes in handy because if you're already trying to think about vacations or if you're trying to think about work schedules for the following year, this can be really helpful to just at a glance. And I do appreciate that it's pretty small. Like, I don't need things to be super big in my face when I don't use them often, so it's not taking up a lot of real estate in the planner. And like I said, these pages, they are like Bible thin, guys. But with the knowledge that they're making these papers with a lot of quality involved. So they seem thin, but I promise when we get to actually writing in this thing, it is a quality paper. This is a spread that will look very familiar to you if you are a bujoer. So you can actually line up all of your important dates for the year. You have a column for each month. I find this really helpful for putting down holidays or even birthdays. It's a really nice at a glance so that you can write down all the birthdays at the beginning of the year. And then when you go into your monthly spread, you can convert those over. And of course, you can even put more things here. I love this extra space. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I really need to come some ideas on what people do with this space down here. You could use it for trackers. So much possibility. And that's what I love about the minimal design of this. They really keep it open for you to do whatever you need. You also have these 3 check boxes up at the top. Again, maybe you use this as a goal tracker and what you want to accomplish for that month. 3 goals, right? I think that's pretty doable. So you can check off if you get those things finished. Maybe add a photo at the bottom. I know some planners love to have like a month photo, drawing even. So many different ideas that are just coming to me just looking at the spread. So super exciting. And you have 2 spreads. So you have January through June, and then you have July through December to do the same thing. So again, not taking up a lot of real estate here. Everything's very, I'm gonna definitely have to use some high-tech pens to really fit inside of these little spaces here. But again, super excited about it. All right, so right off the bat, after we have the annual planning sheets, we have the December spread. I'm probably not gonna use this because December has long gone, but I might use it for something else. Maybe I'll paste some other paper in here, make it my own, maybe put my training calendar here, who knows? And I also have January. So I'm kind of transitioning now. It's right now as filming this, it's like nearing the end of January. So I'm probably going to start my planning in the February month, and that's fine. So let's talk about this monthly spread here. So we've got a really nice grid system. And I think one of the things that really attracted me to this planner was the fact that every page is a grid, but it's not overt. It's not in your face. You've got these really faint kind of grid lines that you can use or not. And I think it would still look good if you just wrote one thing in the box. You could write sideways, diagonal. You don't have to adhere to these grids, but they're there to help you. And I would even venture to say that you could even make bigger letters and fonts by using 2 grids at a time, 3 grids at a time, using those stencils. It's super open to what you want it to be. One other thing that I really like is that beside each month, there's this space. So you have your days of the month, but you also have space on the side of each week and at the very bottom. And I know for a fact you could definitely use this space for to-do lists. That's how I plan to utilize this. So I'm going to have a weekly to-do list of a few items, very accomplishable, next to each week that I want to accomplish. And I'm going to just check them off as I get them done so that my running to-do list for the month is right there on the side, always easy to get to. And of course, this bottom part you could also use for habit tracking. You can even do habit tracking on these really cute headers. There's so many possibilities. I will say it looks like there are some holidays marked off. I'm not really sure what those are. I'm gonna have to definitely do a lot of translation and figure out what these are. Maybe a little bit of culture learning as I'm learning to use this planner. So we have English as well in these planners. I know Hobonichi's been making some English planners as well, but I went ahead and just got the regular planner because again, I really liked how this one looked. So we've got March. I'm just going to skip ahead here. These are all the same layout. And again, really thin pages. So using that pencil board is going to be so important when it comes to writing in this thing, just to maintain that there's no imprint. All right, and what it seems like is that it goes all the way to January of next year and even past that. Wow. So we have got up to March of 2023. Wow. So you really get your money's worth with this planner. I love that it differentiates the year with putting 2023 on the side so that, hey, you know that this is a new year. And again, it's faint enough that it's in your face, but really not overt. That's awesome. Oh, another thing I just noticed is that there are like full moons listed in here as well. So that's interesting. So again, you can spend the first part of your year trying to find a new planner and you're not going to be pushed against a wall here. You can find it. All right. Another reason I bought this planner, something that I find very useful for my own purposes outside of just having a monthly, is having space to write notes. I do a lot of note taking as part of my job. I like to scribble and draw when I'm at work. It helps me pay attention. It helps me retain information. But I don't necessarily need to have a weekly spread. A lot of people nowadays can relate that we really use a lot more digital ways of keeping track of our time. So I use Outlook, I use Google Calendars. I know a lot of people love to use Notion. So I don't find myself needing to write down every single thing that happens in my day, but I use these monthly spreads as a way to keep track of really big events or really big projects that are due. And it just helps me to, again, compare that to my to-do list and keep track of projects. I find one thing that I really can't replace is the feeling of writing notes. No matter how many times I've typed notes, even written on an iPad, I really just love the pen to paper experience of writing notes when I'm at a meeting or when I'm at some kind of learning event. So I decided this is a perfect planner for me because I have the monthly, which is super minimal, and I also have the space to write notes when I want. Really, again, more things I have to translate, guys. I need to learn Japanese ASAP. But you have these like cute little characters in the bottom of the page. Oh my gosh. Really adorable stuff here, guys. I'm really gonna have to, like, every day that I take notes, learn something else. Gonna have to use Google Translate, right? One thing that you might not notice on first glance in these pages is that this is actually modeled after another planner that they have, and there is a very faint solid line going down the page. This is so that if you so need to, you can actually use this as a daily spread and use this as a way to have a daily agenda for yourself. But again, not overt. So if you were to ignore this solid line, or if you were to use it for meeting highlights, maybe tasks to do after that meeting, this is great. You can use that, but also you don't have to feel like you are pigeonholed into doing that. So again, really great minimal design. I kind of wish that we got a little bit more writing space, honestly. But again, these are such small grids that I feel like whenever I have paper like this, that's really small grids, my writing also somehow gets tinier. So I feel like this is going to be an adequate space for maybe a meeting that's like an hour long for me. So they give you a lot of pages of notes taking, and I already did the calculations from this year. This is enough pages for me for sure. So let's skip ahead, even though I would love to sit here and show you all the little designs because they are adorable. I just want to like imagine that people at Hobonichi, like this is their job to do these little doodles. Amazing. All right, we have reached the end. We are on page 171. So you get 171 of these blank pages. Enough, I feel like, for anyone for a whole year to have multiple meeting notes or doodles. You know, if you like to do a daily draw, that could be a really cool thing too. So what we have here is timetable. So if you're a person that has a schedule that is pretty similar week by week, maybe you have a semester course listing that you want to keep tabs on, and then it changes for different semesters. This could be really great for you. Or maybe you are trying to keep track of a workout schedule, right? And you want to keep track of like when you're going to do different things. Not that I can relate to that. This is great. This is great for that kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to be using this, but we'll see. Maybe there's some habits that I'd like to keep track in here. Okay, we've got graph paper. Interesting. Not really sure what that would be used for. If I have to do some random math, maybe. And maybe this is for people that want to figure out like the spacing. I know some journalers like to create templates for themselves. So this could actually maybe be really great for those types of people that want to make like a layout for themselves. They refer back to this, or even keep track of habits as well. I really have to think about how I'm going to use these. Favorites, awesome. So I know a lot of people like to use their diaries as a way to remember the year. And it's so cool to look back at those things that you have really spent your time on. I know during the now times, right, we are watching a lot more TV, we're reading more books, we're really enjoying music and spending time with others. So you really savor these moments more. And this could be a really cool way to track like what you're watching and even rate it. I love the star system here. I think I'm gonna use this for books this year because I want to stretch myself in that area. Ooh, so we have my 100. And I guess you could use this as a way to list out 100 things, ranking them. I have no idea what 100 things for me would be. Maybe pen types. Maybe we'll use that this year for that. All right. And here, oh, what is this? I want to say, I'm really not sure what's going on here. It gives you a little bit of a guide on the moon phases and what's happening. I want to say that this matches some of the things in the planner itself that we saw, but I'm really not, I mean, these aren't all things you would eat, so I really don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what this spread is for and what it's trying to teach us, because I'm really curious about this. Wow, we got a lot of information here, guys. So, again, no clue. This is great. I love these. Gotta try some of these stretching exercises while in bed. Amazing. Especially important if you work from home and you're sitting at a desk all day. Oh, and some desserts, it seems like. I wonder if these are recipes. Either way, I'll have one of those. I'll have one of those. I'll definitely have some of that. All right. We're nearing the end here. We got a few more pages left. Again, I'm really not sure about all these spreads. I'll put a little bit of text on screen once I figure them out. Ooh, this is really nice. I feel like I do this a lot more on my phone nowadays, but it could be really cute to keep track. If you're receiving gifts, to make sure that you send a thank you card. That could be really cool. All right. Oh, so this is depending on the year that you're born, I guess it'll tell you how old you are. Maybe there's more to this spread that I'm not seeing here. I am super curious as to what this is showing us. Maybe it's telling you about like your zodiac. I don't know. All right, I'll have to do some more research, guys. Oh my gosh, so much information. Honestly, they're really putting in a lot of information. I don't feel like I'm lacking pages though, because again, these pages are so thin, it doesn't feel like this is taking away from like the main event. I'm not really sure who keeps track of addresses anymore, honestly. Maybe to mail cards out still. And personal notes, just in case you lose the notebook. Always want to make sure that you put your information. Oh my gosh, he's made a return, guys. Big ear superhero guy. What's his name? Who is he? Let me know. All right. One really special thing about Hobonichi Techos is that they also come individually labeled. Super impressive. It just makes it feel like, you know, this has been stamped and approved for my use. It is my planner. No one else has this number. Which, really, do they print out that many? I don't know. That's kind of crazy. All right, and then we've come to the end. I love this like beige cream color. Very cool. All right, guys. Time is now to, let's try and put this into our holder here. This is always kind of scary, right? Because if you don't do it right, you could bend the cover. So wish me luck. I think one of the tricks to do this right is to fold the book back And bend it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Be careful, guys, when you're doing this, because things could go wrong real fast. Having a little bit of resistance on this side. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, so nice. And another reason why the Hobonichi is so superior is you've got that really nice lay flat. So that is all in how they bind the book itself. And what makes that really nice when you're writing is you don't have this bunching up, right, in the middle that's going to make your words curve with the page. You can really lay it flat and really get the most use out of these first 2 inches. Awesome. Another thing that I purchased, I only have a few more things to share with you all, like it wasn't enough, right? I also got this cover, and I'm not sure if this goes on the cover itself or if it goes on the day free. I'm pretty sure it goes, from the looks of the sizing, it goes on the actual cover itself, which is super exciting to me because, again, Animal Crossing is bae and I need to preserve this for like ever. And again, what's nice about these interchangeable covers and the middles being different is at the end of 2022, guys, I can take this out and put a new planner in and keep using this cover. It does not go bad. Like, this is not specific to any year. This is something I can keep using. So I really wanted to protect it. And I'm so glad that they sell these covers. Really loud there, sorry about that. Oh, so it's very shiny. I was expecting it to be a little more matte, but this is cool. And we've got some, okay. So you got to do a little bit of investigating to figure out what side is the side that you actually put the cover on. So the pockets, let's see if this works here. And I'm trying my best to like not get these bookmarks caught inside of it too. So I'm thinking you just slide this in. I'm like struggling real bad, guys. Okay, you slide this in. That is so satisfying, let me tell you. And I would say that like these vinyl covers sometimes get a little dirty, so don't be afraid to take the time to take them off and clean the insides with a wet rag or something, because dirt can get trapped inside of them pretty easily. But again, I rough up my planners pretty badly, so maybe that's just a me thing. And again, I find it helpful to pull it back, break in the spine a little bit so that you can get a little bit of leg room here to put the cover on. This is so satisfying, and I really do like that it doesn't cover the whole thing, because again, it just makes taking it off and cleaning it that much easier. If you need to, right? Maybe you're not like me. Ah, so cute. Okay, so again, this lay flat, everything I think is like really attention to detail. I have all this mess on the desk now, but you can lay it flat, no problem, and it's nice. It stays like this. It is really not feeling like I have so much extra space to deal with. And then this is the real test. When you close it, awesome. So it basically fits it like a glove, guys. It's made for it, which is so nice. I've had planner situations before where I had a really hard time finding a vinyl cover, so I had to get one from another country just to get the right size. It's just made perfectly like a glove. I was really curious about what this was, and what it seems like is that it is a pocket. I'm not sure why. Maybe what I can see is some people like to really decorate their planners on the inside. So maybe this is for if you want to insert maybe a photo that you want to put in the back. I'm not sure. I probably won't use this because I just love the way that this looks. And honestly, it's a little sad because Blathers is like just chilling back there behind it. No biggie. It's not covering up my main boys over here, so it's okay. And another reason why I was really excited was that this pen was super matchy-matchy. It's a Uniball. So we can actually just have a matching pen to go with our planner here. So many crinkly noises. This is not an ASMR. I'm sorry. All right, so we have a Hobonichi brand 2022 pen. So exciting. It's a multicolor ballpoint. So we've got red, blue, and black. Awesome. Super cute. Pen holders will come in handy. Interesting. So you could even use these pen holders to just fit one pen, and it almost like locks your planner so that no strangers can look inside its pages. Look, maybe that's a security measure. I don't know. Maybe that's something you can do. All right, guys, there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. Like I said, I've been going crazy with Hobonichi, and I'm fully adopting this brand into my favorites. I find that even just with doing this review, I'm really seeing the quality in everything that I've been handling today. The last thing that I want to introduce you to are these guys. So let me move some of this stuff out of the way. And again, I'm gonna go crazy setting this planner up pretty soon here. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't look like a lot, does it? All right. Here are the other things that I got. Again, I was going for like this completionist set. I'll open one of these guys for you so that you can get an idea of what comes inside. So again, these are stamps. Oh my gosh, look at this. So when you open the box, it's all box, guys. When you take this out, this is hilarious. This is a really long, skinny stamp here inside of this box. We've got some pennant flags. Really funny. And these are great because they match some of the styles of the other planners. So you can use this to create dates on those undated pages inside of those like blank grid spaces I was talking to you about. Let's just go ahead and open these. It seems like they just created a uniform box type, not even specific to the stamp size. Really efficient packaging, I would say. Cute, cute, cute. We've got a stamp one, or a picture frame, maybe, depending on how you want to use it. This is so crazy that they're like different sizes. I was not expecting this. Speech bubble. I feel like I'm going to use this one quite a bit. I don't know what I can write in there. Just hi. Or wow. Oh my gosh, struggling with this one again. All right, this one's cute. It has a book. What's also interesting is they have this little divot here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of a divot. I guess when you're lining it up, you could put your hand there, kind of ergonomic. I'm not sure. Maybe it's to show you what side is up. Interesting. Interesting that also it's so long, right? I don't think I've ever seen like American stamps that are this long. So I'm gonna have to think of some creative storage ideas for how to put these stamps away. Maybe they'll live in these boxes, who knows? Let me know, how do you take care of stamps? This is a cute one. I feel like you could use this for a date, or you could use this as a memo for yourself. You could just say lunch, out to lunch. And last one, last but not least, we've got, oh my gosh, best for last, guys. This is literally a Hobonichi stamp. So you can see the little bookmarks and tabs here. It's a stamp of the journal itself. I need to use this like every day. So meta, love it. So you can see their collection of stamps. It varies depending on what you're going to use it for. I'm not sure if these colors mean anything. Some of them are red. Some of them have these brown boxes versus gray boxes. I'm not sure. Anyway, I had a lot of fun filming this, guys. I know I look like a crazy person with all this stationery, but this is what this channel is all about. Welcome. This is my first video. And like I said before, longtime watcher, I love YouTube, and I really just wanted to share my love for stationery with the world. So definitely subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed this content. I'm going to review not only Japanese brands in the future, I'm going to continue doing reviews on stationery. I love stationery so much. It really is a big passion and hobby of mine to collect this, but I also like to do other things. I like to sew, I like to make cosplay. I do a lot of things at my desk, and this is what this channel is all about. Desk of Sir. So my name is Sir. If I haven't mentioned that already, I don't think I did. Very new to this, guys. Bear with me. But welcome. I really hope that you enjoyed this review. Definitely let me know if there are any products that you'd like for me to review in the future. I have a lot ready to go, waiting to open for you guys, so I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much.